what I need from you. Yeah.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Running low on emotions. See how I'm coping. Start fulfilled with liquor, I be overdosing. Yeah, it's a night where my eyes low. It's the night where the times go slower than you know. Yeah, some homies on the run from cops. Got enough man bun the ganja. Oh Lord, I'm just a youngin' from the Alps. Every summer it gets hotter. And every nigga on the block want $1. I can feel, man I'm drifting. I can't feel for real. I close my eyes so that I can breathe. Yeah. I just can't find emotions to feel. Like, do you understand for real? Cause I've been too much. I close my eyes so that I can breathe. I just can't find emotions to feel. Now do you understand for real? Cause I've been through too much. Cause I've been through too much. I've been through too much. Running low on emotions. See how I'm coping. I'm blunt filled with leaves. I be overdosing. This remind me I'm in high school.
I've been cold for too long, a few flawed, I'm too lost.
Will this shit ever change, my nigga? Will these niggas stop that pretending shit? Will these bitches ever be genuine? I don't know. All I know is a nigga feel cool. They been stabbing, see the night wounds. You know you're fake, so what you trying to prove?
Cause life turn a nigga this way. No more tears, see a nigga escape. These emotions, we done Trojans, so I fuck the world when I see this racist world.
Cause I done turn a pessimist. And I see too much stress in this. I see too much stress in this. I'm gon' be alright, mama, I'm gon' be alright. But I still close my eyes so that I can breathe. I just can't find emotions to feel. Like, do you understand for real? Cause I've been too much. My eyes so that I can breathe. I just can't find emotions to feel. Now do you understand for real? Cause I've been through too much. Cause I've been through too much.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Sash. We're live on MTM Radio. Shout out to everyone that tuned into our last show. Shout out to Miguel. He's one of the pioneers of MTM Records. We had him call in. I'm going to have that up on the mtmrecordsmusic.com website by tomorrow. And also, I was talking about my up next playlist. So on the mtmrecordsmusic.com page, I've correlated a new thing where I'm going to be posting playlists that I create on SoundCloud, and basically it's going to have upcoming artists that I was saying that I just been on my radar that I've been listening to. So you can submit your music there if you want to get a chance to join the playlist. So that's that. I'm going to get right into it. I'm actually going to play another song that's another teaser. So this is the second song that I'm giving away a day before the playlist that's going to be on tomorrow's playlist. He goes by the name of Steve Gunna. He's a new up-and-coming artist from New York. He's going to come in actually in a little bit, tell us a little bit about his story, his journey. But listen to a lot of his music. Been really more storytelling, really pretty soulful, giving me like that 90s R&B feel with the beats, and then, you know, the way he flows. I really like that. So I'm going to get into one of the songs I've been listening to. It's on his SoundCloud by the name of Steve Gunna. It's called No Emotions, and we're going to play it now.
I've been through too much. I've been through too much. I've been through too much. coping. Styrofoam filled with liquor, I be overdosing. Yeah, it's a night where my eyes low. This the night where the times go slower than you know. Yeah, some homies on the run from cops. Got enough man on the ganja. Oh Lord, I'm just a youngin' from the Alps. Every summer it gets hotter. And every nigga on the block want $1. I can feel, man I'm drifting. I can't feel for real. I close my eyes so that I can breathe. Yeah. I just can't find emotions to feel. Like, do you understand for real? Cause I've been too much. I close my eyes so that I can breathe. I just can't find emotions to feel. Now do you understand for real? Cause I've been through too much. Cause I've been through too much. I've been through too much. Running low on emotions. See how I'm coping. A blunt filled with leaves, I be overdosing. This remind me I'm in high school.
I've been cold for too long, a few flaws, I'm too lost.
Explode that shit ever change, my nigga? Will these niggas stop that pretending shit? Will these bitches ever be genuine? I don't know. All I know is a nigga feel cool. They been stabbing, see the knife wounds. You know you're fake, so what you trying to prove?
Cause life turn a nigga this way. No more tears, see a nigga escape. These emotions, we done Trojans, so I fuck the world when I see this racist world.
Cause I done turn a pessimist. And I see too much stress in this. I see too much stress in this. I'm gon' be alright, mama, I'm gon' be alright. But I still close my eyes so that I can breathe. I just can't find emotions to feel. Like, do you understand for real? Cause I've been too much. My eyes so that I can breathe. I just can't find emotions to feel. Now do you understand for real? Cause I've been through too much. Cause I've been through too much. I've been through too much. I've been through too much. I've been through too much.
You a honest student, never staying out late. Me, I'm the nigga with the worst kind of traits. See, I made some decisions that will blur up your vision, but the best thing about life that you learn from mistakes. Mama never liked me, it's no secret. She say, you don't know love, man, you don't feel shit. No street shit, no sleeping at his apartment. Does she know that having a heart is caring for someone regardless? Knowing them or not, see, I've been down there. No one give a fuck, no one said hi, how are you? Are you okay? I've been lonely, you came for me, baby, darling. We may argue, but that's between us. And I ain't trying to be perfect, we don't have the world, but everybody tripping. They got a lot of words, but still, everybody missing. From the conversation, they don't know. They got no relations, they don't know. Let's be conflicted, or you gon' ride with me. Let's be conflicted, or you gon' hold me down. And I don't care what your mama say, no I don't. What your father say, no I don't. What your friends say, no I don't. Let's be conflicted. You got your priorities straight. You fine, I'm trying to figure out how long did G.O.D. take? Because your soul is perfect, your eyes amazing. Am I your baby? I never question that, but they question us cause they setting traps like please don't fall in. Niggas be talking, bitches be all in out business. Smile on your face like strawberry, so sweet. You see my lady walk with me with the groceries, and then my baby call me when she don't sleep, and everybody got shit to say. Don't know, we keep it on the need to know. Keep it on the L-O-K, L-O-V-E, what I need from you. And I know I ain't perfect, and we don't have the world, but we don't have the world, but everybody tripping. Everybody tripping. They got a lot of words, but still, everybody missing. From the conversation, they don't know. They got no relations. They don't know. They don't know. Let's be conflicted, or you gon' ride with me. Let's be conflicted, or you gon' hold me down. And I don't care what your mama say. No, I don't. What your father say. No, I don't. What your friends say. No, I don't. Let's be conflicted. Life is a beautiful flower ready to blossom. I got you and you got me, and don't it feel awesome? Flaws all on your lips, ready for me to kiss. The thought of us losing each other and not coexist is a risk I'm not willing to commit to. Yeah, we got issues just like the rest of the imperfects. Not everybody connects, that's why most are still searching. And love is deep and trust is a peace of mind I'm happy to keep once I leap into your arms. But the outside, they trying to compromise us. Let's be conflicting.
Hey guys, we live at MTM Radio. I got my guest here by the name of Steve Gunna. So shout out to him. Thanks for coming.
Oh, you got it, no problem.
I was just playing a song from which you was telling me, which I didn't know. So thanks for letting me know. That's your last EP called Clear My Mind.
Yes.
Okay, so that song was called Let's Be Conflicting.
Yes.
So for those who don't know, just like myself, I've come across your music through the internet. I know that you're from New York.
Okay.
And I know that you're more like on the up and coming side.
Yeah.
I feel like I listened to a lot of the songs and they were giving me like the beats were like more R&B, a little bit more soulful. There's a lot of storytelling.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
So I got a lot of those, feel good vibes from that. So briefly tell us, a little bit about you that, for those who don't know where you're from and then when you started with your music career.
Okay. So I was born in Jamaica and
word.
Yeah, Jamaican thing.
Okay, I didn't know that. Wow. And I didn't get that feel through none of your music. Maybe I didn't listen to enough, but I heard about over about 8-9 songs. So maybe, if I got a little bit more thorough, but no, I didn't know that. Okay, my family's from Jamaica too.
Oh,
so
really? What part?
St. Elizabeth.
Same things.
Wow, really? Oh, that's crazy.
What part of say? You know what part of say?
Morningside. So my dad is from Morningside. My mom is from Money.
I know Morningside, but I live by Junction. It's more south.
Okay, I know where Junction is.
Yeah, I'm from Junction. Look at this. Hey.
Yeah, my father's from Morningside and my mom is from Moneymas.
Oh, okay. But man, so the ground started in St. Elizabeth, and I came here when I was like 12 years old. To New York, and then, but the influence has always been there because I'm a big music guy from being them on them the dancehall culture.
Yeah, Caribbean is a lot of music is a lot of the history. So I can relate to that.
So I always been me and the friends been on the block DJing all the time.
Okay.
So when I came here, it was already in me to do music. So I kind of started writing music around I said 8th grade. Literally started writing down stuff around 7th grade. Okay. So that's where it started. And I always write poetry too. I do poetry as well.
Okay. What were your musical influence? What type of music did you listen to when you were in the 8th and the 7th grade?
Who was I listening to? Listen, man,
I feel like you listen to a lot of when we're younger. You listen to a little bit of everything until you figure out what you really like.
Right, what kind of lane? Yeah, I mean, I would say probably 50 Cent. I like 50 Cent. I ain't gonna lie, I was the biggest Nelly fan.
I was a big Nelly fan. I was a big Nelly fan too. I was definitely a big Nelly fan. Yes, I like Nelly.
50 Cent, Nelly. Who else would I listen to? Big G Unit. Tupac is my favorite artist of all time. So
I love Tupac.
I always listen to Tupac, even though I was young and stuff like that. But I always listen to Pac, and I'm a storyteller, and I love lyricism. So like Biggie's, is up there too, top 5.
Okay, cool, dope.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so you're born in Jamaica. Okay, then you came to New York.
Yeah.
So then where in New York were you kind of raised in New York partially, or you came here when you were a child?
I came here when I was 12 and I moved to the Bronx, which is, the mecca of the things.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. The original Shout out to the Bronx.
Yeah, man, you don't know. Yeah. So I grew up in the Bronx.
That's where I'm from too.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a lot in common.
We have a lot in common. Yeah, I'm definitely from the Bronx, born and raised. So shout out to the Bronx.
Yeah, man. Yeah, uptown, 2 train line. You know what I'm saying?
Uptown.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. You gonna tell me you're in the same block right now?
No. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the music influence is just being from Yard and just surrounded by a lot of the dancehall culture, and then come to New York and the Bronx and just loving hip hop. I've always been a fan of hip hop growing up in Jamaica. Like I knew I was eventually gonna come up here because my mom was already living here.
Okay.
So I knew I was coming here. So I used to listen to a lot of like hip hop. I used to listen more hip hop in Jamaica than actual dancehall.
Really?
Yeah.
You notice I noticed that every time I go to Jamaica, because I go every couple times a year. Every time I go to Jamaica, they're more on it with the hip hop.
Yeah.
So they want to know like, yo, what's out?
What's the
I'm
slang?
listening to
What's
this.
Yep.
They listen to the music.
Yep,
Drake, Kanye, all this whatever. And I'm like, yo, I'm trying to find out what's the new reggae music. I'm like, what's the new tunes? Like, what's the new dance hall? They're like, we don't know. Like, we're not paying attention to that. So it's the total opposite. I've definitely come across that whole culture diversity.
Even
thing,
the beats
man.
though, I feel like dancehall to me, like as you've seen it grow, like the beats like are becoming more hip hop ish to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
more of a hip hop, like I guess flavoring or seasoning into it. Okay. So the last song I played is called Let's Be Conflicted.
Yeah,
so that's off of Claire. Is it called Clear My Mind? Tell us about that.
So Let's Be Conflicted.
Tell us about your mind.
Oh my gosh, you don't want to get into this craziness. So actually that song Let's Be Conflicted is off my EP, the prequel. I dropped that 2016. That was 2 years ago.
Okay.
And that was actually, so I'm actually in the process of like finishing up my album.
Okay.
Right. So it's like about 8 to 10 songs, and the prequel is basically like the startup, the songs I didn't make the album basically. So I put that out, and that's like it's real soulful because that's the vibe of the album. The name of the album, I'll let you know. I mean, I kind of sort of put it out there, but it's called Rebels. Okay. And the prequel was like the prequel to Rebels.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Clear My Mind was like a collaborative project I did with my producer Devin. Devin is 18, a young producer out of the Bronx, real dope producer by the way. You guys should check him out. Yeah, Devin Ibiza. Yeah. So he like I work with him a lot, and just like I used to go to his studio, just build a vibe, and that's how a lot of time music come about. Like you just in the studio, you build a vibe, and we didn't have no intention to do anything like a project. Right. And just the idea was there and the music was there, and it just kind of come together. But that song specifically, it was just about like what I mean, when you're in a relationship and like you don't want to listen to what outside influences are basically saying.
Are telling you. Right.
Exactly. So you kind of just want to let's be conflicting, let's go against everything what everybody else is saying about us, because as long as we're happy, that's what matters.
Yeah.
You're done.
I like that. That's dope. That's a good concept. I was listening to that. I was listening to what was Triflin.
Oh God.
Temporary. So Triflin was like the storytelling where So that what, when I was listening to it, what it reminded me back of I
get Nas a lot.
That too, and LL Cool J.
What LL Cool J song?
Not as far as reminding me of what LL Cool J does, but like the vibe that LL Cool J gave, like when he was storytelling and like his story with like with chicks, and like when he get in the crib or when they got a girl or when he feeling them, she not. So that storytelling, like yo, what's gonna happen at the end of the story? Did he get caught in the girl living room? Like did he fight? Because I was like, did he fight the guy? I'm like, hold on. Is he really gonna hide in the closet? I'm like, yo, is he gonna fight the guy? Because then some guys are like, okay, why you got me up here if you don't really? You should have told me you had a man. You got me here unconsciously, not knowing what's going on. That is crazy. And it's like, I'm a grown man. I'm not hiding in your closet. Like, so I was just kind of curious. So talk to us. Somebody been trifling towards you or something? Is there something you want to talk about?
It's like I like to be be really creative and put myself in a space where like when I'm telling a story, it gets very vivid and very detailed, right? Okay. Not necessarily that specifically happened to me, like portions of that story might have happened to me.
Right, you have some inspo.
Right. So I got exactly. So that song I remember when I wrote it, I was so in the zone that day. But I just try to be as descriptive as I can, and like I feel like that story like a lot of people can relate to, even if it's not that extreme, but it's like there's some portion of it that you can you get caught with somebody else, you know what I mean? Yeah. Or like you don't know somebody is talking to somebody, yo, are you talking to that shorty too? Like,
and I know her, and then you figure out like, okay, I know the same. And then you said he was like, yo, he been talking to her for like 2 months, but he didn't really say much.
Right.
And he didn't really get. I was just like, damn, you got to be specific from day one these days.
But listen,
if that's what goes on,
right? It is a lot of goes on. Listen, it goes both ways too. Like you know what I'm saying, dudes be trifling. You know what I'm saying? It goes. It's not just like
I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So then I was also listening to Temporary. So
one of my favorites.
What was Temporary? Like, what was the inspiration behind Temporary? I feel like there was a lot of different inspiration, different vibes from that. It really sounded like you basically said clearing your mind, like that process you go through, your overthinking. You go through a lot of emotions, a lot of different situations. Yeah,
because I'm a big fan of Drake too, man. Shout out to Drake.
Yeah, I'm definitely a big fan of Drake as well. Here on MTM Radio, Drake, if you ever hear it. Shout out MTMRecordsmusic.com.
The plug is real right now. Nah, but listen, I'm a big fan of like being honest in your music,
Right.
Like I'm very big on that, because like that to me is everlasting. Like you cannot, if you create a situation, like if you talk about a real situation situation. Someone can relate to that 5, 10, 15 years from now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that for me, temporary is like, yo, pain don't last. In the words from the wise man's mouth. Like anything you go through, I mean, joy is the success. It's always like you always got to work. It's always temporary to me. I feel like so you got to appreciate the moments. You know what I'm saying? So and I always think like the best creativity energy always comes from like pain. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like some of Kanye's best work is when he was going through shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some artists do produce their best work when they are going through stuff or when they're having like heartache or a tough time. So I definitely do. I do agree with that. Yeah. And then the other song that you said now, the prequel. So I listened to the prequel, but I didn't know that there was, the prequel was, you know, something from something else.
Right, so the prequel was like, so I've been working on this album for like 2.5, 3 years.
Okay.
So like the prequel was songs that did not make the album.
Okay.
So it was like a collection of songs, but it was still made sense. You know what I mean? That it's a concise project. It was like 5, 6 songs, but it still made sense. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing just random songs.
Cool, because I was playing some of your older songs too. I felt like they were older first. That was 5 a.m. in the Valley and then No Emotion. So how long, like, were those older songs or were those more like what?
So 5 a.m. is, I think it's like a year and a half ago. So these are like, so I dropped the prequel and these are like songs in between.
Okay,
like,
that's what I was trying to figure out. That's what it kind of
these are just singles and freestyle.
Like. Singles and freestyles. Okay. So 5 a.m. in the Valley, for those who don't know, because I'm from the Bronx, but I'm gonna stop acting like I know all these things about the guests, because sometimes I don't really get to ask or cover certain things because I already know unconsciously, not knowing that people who are watching and that might not know you or even first time watching this have no idea. So where is the Valley?
The Valley. All right. So, I mean, what I consider
because the song is called 5 a.m. in the Valley. We're gonna play that song next.
All right.
So you guys can get another feel of his other. You know, I feel like you have diverse forms of making music, so we can get to see the other side of that. So tell us where's the Valley?
I mean, so what I consider the Valley is may not what everybody else considers the Valley.
Or like, people, I should say, from the Bronx.
Right. So it's like the Valley is an ear to me. When I think of Valley, I think of Hafen Park, right? There's a park right there where you know, the basketball courts, you know, whatever, the swings. But I consider the central focus of the Valley. You know what I mean? The Valley was surrounding in that park area to me, and I used to live right up the block. So that was like a park I go a lot, you know, with all my friends. So I consider that the Valley. That was like you have Eli right there. Yeah. I used to live on Eli, but I used to. I can shout it out because I'm not there
more. Right, exactly. Okay. So I agree with you.
So that's what I consider.
That's what
I
consider it too. Like,
so we're up on the same page.
Yeah, we're on the same page. We're on the same type of time. So the Valley is in the Bronx, up by Eli Avenue. I forgot what other block names is over there. Too much. Teeman.
Grace. I think Grace.
A bunch of Teeman, all of them. Hammersley, whatever. Right. So that is called the Valley. So you know, growing up, I used to go to Hafen Park. Like, I don't remember. I was like, what? 5th grade or something, whatever. A bunch of those parks, like when there was camps in the Bronx, they would go to Haven Park because they used to give out lanyard free every Wednesday. Like, this is like in 1990, like I don't know, 9 or something. I don't remember, 1997. But I remember I used to go every Wednesday to get free lanyard. And then they would allow you to go to the park the pool at a certain time for free. Right. So, you know, of course, we in the Bronx, we trying to take advantage of all the freebies. So we used to go there. It used to be a fun time. And then, like, at nighttime, strange things would happen.
Say what?
You know what I mean? Like, you know, as I got older, at nighttime, you know, it wasn't that safe for people to necessarily be there as far as little kids and, you know, being robbed and all kinds of things going on. So 5 a.m. in the Valley, when I first saw the name, I was like, oh, 5 a.m. in the Valley. I wouldn't be called dead at 5 a.m. in the Valley. I wouldn't be called dead at 5 a.m. in the Valley because that don't really sound too, you know, it sounds a little intense. You know, it sounds a little bit intense. Sounds like something going on.
So I know, I mean, honestly, the whole inspiration behind that was that I actually took Drake's moniker, like what he would do, like 5 a.m. in Dallas,
6 p.m. in New York.
In this. So my thing was like, oh, I'm gonna take this and make 5. You know, I'm always in the Valley, and I be hanging out there late nights, and you know what I mean, with my homies and shit. So I was like, it's just right. Sometimes the song titles come to you just because of the vibe. You know, you just randomly.
Yeah, I agree.
But that's what it was like, you know. I'm talking my shit because that's talking my shit. I'm rapping, like, you know what I mean. Let them know that I rap, but I was talking my shit. So I was like, listen, it's 5 a.m. in the Valley right now. Yeah, so that's the type of time we was on.
All right, so I'm actually gonna play that song. We're gonna get into it.
Okay, cool.
Before we do so, I'm not gonna play the entire song because I want you people to go download it or stream it from any of his SoundCloud.
Yeah.
You're gonna leave your Apple Music as well as Instagram stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna post it on our mtmrecordsmusic.com. So if you don't catch it now, you can always catch it tomorrow. And go over your Instagram name, your Facebook, SoundCloud, wherever all your music at.
Yeah.
Here is the time for you to tell
Right now?
everybody where to catch you right now.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
listen, it's your boy Steve Gunna right here. Now my all social media is just at Steve Gunna. My Instagram is at Steve Gunna _. I was hacked. Some people hating out here. But yeah, Twitter is and my YouTube is all the same. Also at Steve Gunna Universal.
All right, cool. So we're getting into 5 a.m. in the Valley.
Brr. Yeah, first of all, they better applaud King James. One word, if you hating nigga, then you still lame. Step aside, haters, feel blessed if I play this. Open your eyes, nigga, please recognize greatness like Gunna on nice beats. Summer, no night sleep, working on my craft more. Yeah, I might dab, boy, I mess it to the game. You just a sideline flag boy. Young general, yeah, I better slow as soldiers. Niggas think they run the streets, but we locomotives. We still do our own thing, though we no promoters. Star player, no one coaching. I'm so focused, the flow colder. Niggas still below it, I'm top of the totem pole. My mind stay say it all, don't care what my chain reppin'. Your bae textin', she wanna link by Baychester. A B road, I'm A plussin', but they stuck in a B flow. Plead the fifth, need a chick with a deep throat. My thoughts gone, fuck it, I'm on Sean, that's beast mode. An all-star, but a star all in the lead role. She wanna see Steve blow, but for now you can blow Steve, bitch. I'm in my own league if you looking real close. Pick the shit up, nigga, what I'm dropping is jams. Niggas with the wave like that, hats rocking again. They got back spasm, I'm just back spazzing again. Shout out my nigga Shane Style, he only smashing them tens. Drop the prequel April 6th, couple features made the list. Can't rely on niggas, man, I don't really wait for shit. They fraud, no State Farm, we don't need they assist. Killing, what I'm spitting is some fatal clips. Word to Cali, this a major shit. Niggas say they sick, well, fuck it, I'm a sick beast. I've been killing shit, about 5 beats died this week. What I got with me, Tiffany and Whitney's witness a new era. No hat talk, I'm that boy, fuck it, that dude clever. T.O., that's new levels, coming with the game, man, I'm leaving bitches speechless. LeBron in the lane, ayy, the way I split the defense. These nerds got a lot of words, who are you critiquing? Cause if I ain't at the top, then fuck it, I'm soon to reach it. Your shorty give me head and fucking never switch the seat when niggas wanna compare shit, but no one come near. Nah, I'm no one like y'all. If I put you around my crew, nigga, you stand beside guards. Don't panic, I'm so candid with damage I might cause. I'm a big fucking dog, but it's just a light bark. Big fucking dog, but it's just a light bark. Gunna. It's total opposite, nigga.
You check things all the time, like your email every 10 seconds, or your ex's Insta.
Okay, so hey guys, we're back. I'm sorry, that was the advertisement from SoundCloud. I'm not playing any of this stuff for free. They do not cut me a check, so my apologies about that. That was a clear accident. So that was 5 a.m. in the Valley. So that we're gonna have the link for that on SoundCloud on mtmrecordsmusic.com. For those who want to get in tune with your music. He's knocking the camera over. He doesn't want to be seen on camera, guys.
I'm misbehaving up
that's
here.
That's okay. That's cool.
Shaw's keeping me in check, though.
That's cool. That's
Instagram.
Okay, that's
But
not
what
gonna
about
work.
checking something as important as
so
your
it's coming on again. Yeah, we're not doing that
it's all
either.
good.
We're not doing that. We're having technical difficulties over here. We're good? I don't know. Anyway, so as I was saying, that was 5 a.m. in the Valley. I'm going to have that on the mtmrecordsmusic.com / the creatives page by tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll have the links on there. Like I told everyone, you said your name is Steve Gunna.
Yes.
_ so you can find all his music there.
Yeah,
real quickly before we wrap it up, I like to ask everyone, and for those who don't know, my main question is for all artists and creatives coming up, what would you say keeps you motivated to do what you're doing, or what started you to, what motivated you to take up this career and, make music?
Right. Well, I feel like I'm a very out there kind of person. Like, I like to express myself, and I think this was my outlet to express myself. Like, I'm a good writer, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's the way, and I love to connect words. I love to put words together. I find joy in putting words together. Like, so for me, that was the reason why I got into this, because I love the idea of putting words together. So that was, and then I'm a good storyteller, so I feel like this, if I can create a living from doing something I would love to do,
of course.
Then, damn, it feels good. When I got paid for my first show, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Man.
Where was your first show?
Wait, what was the first show I got paid for? Damn, which one I got paid for? I don't remember. My
okay,
first.
where was your first show? You don't have to be paid, but where was your first show?
First show. It might have been in college actually. I went to University of Vermont. Yeah,
okay.
No black people was up there.
No black. Oh wow.
Listen,
okay.
I was like one of 10.
Really? How was that?
It was a culture shock to my core.
I was gonna say, sounds like a culture shock. Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, my first performance was actually there. It was at a fashion show there actually.
Okay.
Yeah, fashion show. I think my sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, young 20.
So what was your first show in New York?
My first show in New York. I've had like, when I say like official show, like my first official show.
Or performing for your first time in New York.
I think it was actually in the Bronx. On Gunna Road. It's like, I forgot the name of the place. I think it might be called AMC.
KMC?
KMC, yeah.
Oh, by
that was
McDonald's.
Yeah, by the McDonald's.
Yeah, I know where that's at. Yeah, I know
that was
exactly
that was like 5 years ago.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
Gun Hill. Yeah.
Yeah, Gunna. Yeah, girl, you know the places.
What is it? Tenbrook.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was it. That was my first performance there in the Bronx. But like my first, like I feel like official joint was like when like 2 years ago when I really I was on a bill with Cardi B and what's the name again? I did BET Music Matters. Like I felt like that was my one
okay, yeah, I did see that. Good thing you brought that up. See, I would have forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was I saw some of that on your Instagram. So you did a video with Cardi B?
No, that was SOB. So that was Music Matters.
Okay.
Like, Music Matters. You know, BET have this for upcoming artists this platform, and that was at SOBs. And that I did that show, and I was like, for me, that was a really good accomplishment. I always want to do SOB. So when I finally got to do that,
SOBs is really
man,
dope. Yeah,
that's
sure.
one of my. That's actually when I did Temporary. I premiered Temporary. And that was the best received song actually.
Whoa,
yeah,
nice, dope, congrats.
See, I'll tell you the songs that people connect to. It always lasts
music
longer.
brings people together, so that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
So what can we expect from you before you go? Let us know any upcoming projects.
All right, listen, enough things are going on. That means a lot is going on. I'm working on I'm working on the album right now, Rebels. I'm like mixing it down right now.
Okay.
So I got that coming. I'm gonna start a new Instagram series, which I'm actually gonna shoot this weekend. It's you know how I do a lot of rapping videos because I feel like that's how I gain my fan base. Like people just come to me for the rapping and lyricism. So I'm doing this thing called Gunna Gadget Flow, when I'm just gonna take a beat and just go off on it for like a minute straight, and like I'm gonna come up with different kind of flows. You know, it's like unique flows, and I have video concepts as well that's gonna be out of the box. People gonna be I'm gonna shock people with the video concepts.
Okay,
so it's just an idea for me because I always do stuff like that, but just to brand myself. I feel like it's good to have a brand.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Exactly. So I want to be ambassador for my brand. I want to take care of my brand and make my brand grow bigger. So this is another step of me doing that.
Okay.
So they got the Gunna Gadget Flow coming. I got the album Rebels coming. I got a project with my boy JB. My boy, he's a singer from the Bronx. Okay. We don't have a title yet. I'm actually meeting him on Monday so we can go over the concept. So listen, more music is coming. And a lot more things gonna go down this summer, so I'm excited.
All right, that sounds pretty dope. Sounds like you got your plate is full.
It is.
Yeah,
and I'm traveling a lot too. So I just came back from LA. I was working the awards, the BT Awards.
Okay, so what were you doing in LA?
So I worked at because I work in television.
Okay.
So like I went to school for like television. So
did I.
Oh, where?
Yeah, I used to work in television. I used to work in television. That's funny.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was already. I worked with the talent department. So I was out there for like I was a couple of days. I was there for like actually I flew on Friday and got out Sunday night on a red eye. So
what do you have to do there? Like what do you go out and do as talent department?
Well, see, I work.
You gotta get all the details. Like a summary.
No, it's just like it's just it's creative stuff. I just was like pulling talent. Like I got to sign to DJ Khaled and to a bunch of other talent. So I just take care of them, make sure they are good and make sure they get to their spots if they're going on stage and stuff like that. And behind the scenes, like whatever the producers need me on the red carpet, pull them off the red carpet and stuff like that.
Put them certain places.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. That's dope. Yeah. All right. So you could for all those who want to see any behind the scenes footage with that you might have, that's gonna be your Instagram page.
Not
behind the scenes, but like just
I got stuff.
I got stuff.
Yeah.
You go to his Instagram page, your upcoming EP, Instagram series, all that good stuff. I'm gonna note that down and have everything listed on the MTMRecordsMusic.com website tomorrow. So all your good stuff will be there. And thank you again for coming. I appreciate your time.
Listen,
and keep doing what you're doing, man.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much for even like reaching out. I really do appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
And
Shout out to you.
And big up yourself because this is great what you're doing.
Thank you, man. I'm trying.
Really
I'm new to this too. So, a lot of people when they come in, they're like, yo, they're up and coming in their career. So it's so relatable when you can be in the industry and still be able to wash one another's hand and grow with each other. So that's so like I said, thank you for that. Thank you for coming, man.
No, thank you again.
So shout out to you. And then everything, like I said, it will be on mtmrecordsmusic.com/creatives.
Right here. And shout out MTM Radio. Boom.
Word. MTM Radio. We signing out.